What's going on, YouTube? I'm Brian.
And I'm Ashley.
Welcome back to the Parents Uncensored channel, the channel where we talk shit because the kids are not around. In today's video, we are talking about step-parents. I think we both had step-parents.
Yep.
Yes. How did that affect you growing up?
Okay, so I was older when I got my stepdad. I don't know how to word that. It sounds weird.
When your stepdad came into your life?
Yeah, that's how a normal person would say it, but we're talking about me.
Got my stepdad like he was delivered to you.
Okay, anyways, I was 15-ish. Well, maybe I wasn't. I can't remember. This is how bad my mind is. I actually think I was younger than that by maybe a couple years.
Okay.
Anyways, so my parents got divorced or whatever, and we were going back and forth between houses, and I remember I was at my mom's house for the week, and she had took us over to his house. It's the house they live in right now.
Right.
And I wouldn't get out of the car. I was that kid who was so angry that their parents got divorced that I didn't want anything to do with him. I'm sure I said I hated him at some point. I was just so angry. She would go in the house for an hour, and I would just sit in the car. I wouldn't get out. I would just refuse, and I'm pretty sure I did that multiple times. And then I'm pretty sure I was definitely an asshole the first couple times that I was actually around him. Obviously, that's not the case today. He's definitely one of the most important people in my life. A big supporter of, just everything. He's never one to say anything bad. He's always there to help me, those type of things. And, I'm really glad he's in my life, but I never had an evil stepmother.
How do you think that affected you?
I think it probably made me a better person, especially the way that my other relationships have gone. He was just always there. He was always, just a good influence on me and that type of stuff. So I think I was lucky in that case, because I feel like a lot of times people get step parents, or they, it just isn't good for them.
All right. I know my mom and dad got divorced when I was really, really young. And my mom married a few times afterwards. But I never had any bad stepdads or anything. Mm-hmm. And I had can you call somebody a stepmother if they didn't get married?
Me personally,
if you're a dad and
no, I wouldn't personally consider that an actual step parent, just because I feel I don't know. I just wouldn't consider that my step parent if they weren't married.
I understand that, but
because I feel especially after you break up, I feel sometimes people date several people, and there are people who introduce people to their kids after knowing them for 2 weeks, and here's your new stepdad, and then a couple months later, and it's this guy's actually your stepdad. And I feel a lot of times it's a negative impact on the kid's life. Not always, but
my dad was with somebody who he's known since high school, so she's known me my entire life. Mm-hmm. So I think in that case I could call her a stepmom, because she has known me my entire life.
Right.
And known my dad's, longer than I have, obviously. But they never got married. But I would consider that a stepmom.
I feel maybe in certain cases. I don't know. If you were
if it's a random chick you bring home
no,
or whatever.
I'm not even talking about that. Even if you have been with that person for a little while and you still aren't married, this, I don't know. I just wouldn't want the kids to call some other lady stepmom who isn't really, you don't know how long she's going to be there, is my thing. I don't know.
I mean, but again, like, this was somebody who's
and that's what I'm saying. Like, in that circumstance, okay,
like everybody's family, to you. Everybody's family know each other. Her and my mom knew each other in high school. Like, everybody know each other. Mm-hmm. So I think, in that case. And then one of the guys my mom got married to was a really good stepdad. Took me fishing. Mm-hmm. Never went fishing before. Fucking snowboarding. Never doing that again.
Why?
What?
It wasn't a fun time? It's okay. I would break my leg.
Do I look like I snowboard?
I don't know how somebody who looks like they snowboard.
I mean, do I just give off energy that I snowboard?
I don't know. We live in Michigan.
I'll do tubing all day. I'll do that.
Lay there.
That's all. I'll do that all day. No, we went to. I forgot where we went, but I'm drawing a blank. Wherever we went, we got off the little seat thing, lift or whatever, mm-hmm. and we started going down the hill, and I couldn't stay on the fucking board. At some point, I took the damn board off, and the board just went down the hill, and I walked the rest of the way down.
Don't you have to turn those back in or something when you're done? Like if you rent them, or was it your snowboard?
No, it was the places. I turned it back in.
Oh, okay. I thought you just meant you just whatever.
No, I was probably 3/4 of the way down, and then I just said fuck it and let it go. I was cold, covered in fucking snow.
Yeah,
wet.
No snow activities sound like a fun time to me.
No, I'll do tubing all day.
I'll do it for 20 minutes, and then I don't want to go back in the house. I don't like the snow. I hate the cold. I'm good.
But yeah, he's taught me a lot of things also. Mm-hmm. But I think step parents, there are cases where people. I think you just have to be mindful of who you're getting into a relationship with.
I mean, which is hard because I feel like people a lot of times are very spiteful and they don't think to put the kids first, and they're thinking about what they want or how they can get back at their partner or those type of things.
Yeah, just because that person may come off as a good boyfriend or she may come off as a good girlfriend or whatever doesn't mean she's fit to be, a step parent or whatever.
Right, because I would expect them to love my children the way I love them. You can't just kind of half-ass care about them. And
I mean, you can't do that right off the bat.
No, and I'm not saying that. But I'm saying eventually it would have to be to the point where, you care about them like that. They're in your life right now. You can't just... Some step parents just don't give a crap, or they pretend like the kid's not there, or they don't care because it's not their kid.
That's true. When do you introduce them to your kids, though?
I don't know. I mean, I've obviously never been in that position. I mean,
I know. I'm saying though,
I'm not saying 3 weeks later. I'd say several months. It would have to be serious for me to even contemplate having them meet somebody like that. Especially, eventually those kids would get attached to that person too. And, if things aren't that serious or something like that, then to just rip that person away from them isn't fair either.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what kind of timeline I would put on it, but
I'd definitely say 6 months at the bare minimum.
Right.
6 months.
I could agree with that.
Right. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. You can hit the Instagram link down below also. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when we post a video. I know that was a lot of hits. Just hit everything.
All of it.
I was about to make a bad joke, but we won't be toxic. But it's uncensored. Who cares?
Somebody will.
Okay. Until next time, deuces.